Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to show you a few things. I'm going to show you what's going on in my urban worm bag. I'm going to show you my outdoor worm barrel that they're the maniacs down there. They're just the wild worms. I'm going to show you my barrel, how I do that. And I'm also going to set up some European night crawlers in here in this mortar tub that I got from Home Depot. It's not the bigger one, it's the smaller one because I can't handle the bigger ones. And I'm going to show you a little secret that I have used for years. And for some reason, it works every time. I am able to raise really big European night crawlers. I don't know what it is about this that does it, but it just does it. And it does it every time I use this. So I'm going to show you that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, press that subscribe button. Watch my videos. I'm trying to reach the 4,000 watch hours. And let's get this going. So before anything, I'm going to grab my ingredient. And I'm going to thank New Soil Castings for donating some European night crawlers to me to help me get my wall of breeder worms started again. There's still like a lot of good people out there. And even though he sells worms just like I do, he's helping me by giving me a boost, and he literally sent these to me for free. And I really appreciate it, and I thank him. His name is Bobby, and he's the owner of New Soil Castings. And what an amount of just generosity, you know. I've gotten a lot of support from the worm community. I've also gotten support from Missouri Worm Company. You know, these guys are honest guys, hardworking guys, and they're just doing the same thing I'm doing, just raising worms and trying to survive. So we're going to set up the European night crawlers here. All right. So this is coconut coir. I've raised worms in both coconut coir and peat moss. Some worms do better in coconut coir. Some do better in peat moss. Honestly, for breeding purposes, the red wigglers do better in peat moss. But I don't know about you. I can't stand the smell of peat moss, especially when it gets wet. It just, oh, I don't know. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I'm not going to lie. I hate it. So anyway, this is straw mixed with pine shavings. So, and that's about half a gallon maybe. Anytime I raise European night crawlers, to whopper size, I've always used this ingredient mixed in with either my coconut coir or my peat moss. I don't know what it is about this when it gets wet. Maybe when it gets wet and starts breaking down, it has some kind of bacteria that fattens them. I'm not sure what it is, but I've used this. I love the smell of this. I'm a big smell person. And they just do well in this. Plus, you know, when you have something this wet, like this, because I run my breeder bins a little on the wet side, this creates pockets in the bedding for oxygen. Because when there's no oxygen in a worm bedding, yeah, it's going to go anaerobic and your worms are going to die. I've had it happen to me before. I am not an expert. I mean, I've been worm farming 22 years. And I have made a lot of mistakes, and I've also learned from them, and I've come back from them. So, you know, I want to teach you how to do it the right way so that hopefully you won't make the mistakes I've made. But if it happens, guys, it happens. You just figure out what you did wrong and do your best to just correct it and not do it again and come back from it. Remember, worms are a livestock. And sometimes they can be unpredictable and you don't know like what they're going to do or what could happen. You know, that's just how it is. So I've mixed it in. It's pretty wet, so I'm not going to wet it anymore. So I'm going to get the European night crawlers now and show you all. Let me get more straw. Now some of the straw from Tractor Supply comes like in a neat little kind of like bag. And then there's another one that is like, looks like a bale. And that one, it comes tied. And when I cut it, it goes poof. And oh my gosh, it goes everywhere. So I fed them yesterday. They're still working on it. But look at these worms. They are monsters. This is by far, in my opinion, the best fishing worm there is. European night crawlers do not need refrigeration. So when you buy them, you don't have to go put them in your fridge. They withstand cold temperatures. Look, they also like to congregate in corners. I don't know why they do that. A lot of other worm farmers say the same thing. Maybe it's the coolness of the plastic. But they withstand cold water. Like when you put them on a hook. Look at that. They're just a great fishing worm. I mean, look at the size of these things. I have a lot of people from the south who buy them from me. And they go fishing. Especially like Georgia and Florida. I get a lot of people from those states. Look at that. Wow, that is pretty. Let's watch them a second. Look at them. So sometimes I'll add some grit to this. Sometimes I don't, because this stuff is like already gritty. Another thing that I usually don't do is when I'm using coconut coir, I don't add dolomite lime because coconut coir seems to be pH balanced. Now when I use peat moss, that I have to add it because that seems to be a little more on the acidic side. So if y'all are wondering what number peat moss should be after you add your dolomite lime, it should be a pH of 7. Any higher than that, in my opinion, is a little too high. And any lower than that is just too low. A perfect 7. I can't tell you how much I really add because I don't measure it. I just kind of go like this, sprinkle it in, mix it, let it get wet. And then later on I test it with I have a pH meter. And basically this is it. So I'm going to keep you updated on this and with the European night crawlers. And then we're going to see how big they get. So meanwhile, let's go out to the garden. Let's check on the outdoor worm barrel. For those of you that are new, I have been raising worms in this barrel for 15 years now. It has holes at the bottom. They come and go as they please. I just let them do what they want. Plus, this is the barrel that eats just about everything, including dead animals I find on my property. Let's open it up and see what I'm gonna look at for the spring. My icy shoes are holding up. Wow. If you look at all that, this is all pure castings. Just ready to be used in the garden. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. And there's one of the red wigglers. Look at his little baby tail. And I think it was a dead possum we put in here. It's gone. I don't see anything. So these castings are ready to go. So what I'll do in the spring is I'll shovel these out. And then I just start adding things to it again. And it's like cycle of life. Just circulates in here and reproduces itself. So it's a neat way to have an outdoor worm bin without the hassle and really worrying about it. It's only 60 degrees here, but I'm still a little chilly. I'm gonna have to tame down this sage this year. But I came out here to film for High Sea Shoes, which they are awesome. And they're actually helping me walk in the garden since my knee injury. And I'm doing fine. So all these beds are gonna be cleaned up. Look at this thing. This thing's been falling apart for years. Something's eaten it for years, yet I never see like what it is. It's probably internal ants or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to clean out the greenhouse too. Oh, definitely can't hold on to that stump. Property's looking still very bare, winter-like. Let's look in the greenhouse. I'm going slow because I haven't walked out here with my knee injury in a while, so just have to take it slow. Now, I'm always careful when I open this because one time there was something living in here and it just took off running and I don't know what it was. I almost had a heart attack. All right. So we got some cleaning to do. That's okay. And my Venus flytrap, that's what I wanted to see. It's dormant right now, but I think in the spring I'm going to bring it out and hopefully it'll come back. He has a lot of tidying to do in here, just a basic organizing. I don't know about you, but I get excited when I first open up the greenhouse again, knowing spring is coming. Joe will move these things out of here for me, and then I'll be able to get in here and just start cleaning out what I don't want, throwing out, organizing. I have a lot of old things in here too that could probably get tossed out. So we'll get that done. Everything here looks good. It looks good. It looks as it should be. See all these leaves? This is worm food right here. They absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we'll see what I'm going to grow here. Boy, that's a lot of leaves. And this is my other mini worm bucket. It's below the surface of the garden. See? And there are holes. And in here, I put kitchen scraps and just leaves. As you can see, there's castings. There's all casting. It's going to be used. One time I found bones in there. And either one of my kids put some kind of animal bone they found in there just to scare me, or something went in there and literally died. There's a lot of strawberries here, and these wooden beds are going to be taken down because they're just rotting away. So I might grab one of the little strawberry bundles and just relocate them because I like to have them every year. They're delicious. Look at that. They're doing great indoors. I love them. So here we are in the urban worm bag. And let's find out what is going on inside this bag. I love this bag. I've been using it. Ooh. So that is, it looks like a dead worm with springtails all over it. So you see, every once in a blue moon, a worm will die. Sometimes you'll notice them, sometimes you won't. So nature will just take care of it. But I could see that they're loving this pumpkin. So I'm going to add cardboard to this system today. Yeah, they're loving it. Ew. Feels gooey in there. Oh, here we go. Look at them here. They love it. And, you know, there's no odor. That's what I love about these, not only these systems, when you know how to prepare your bedding and do it properly, as things get eaten up, there's not going to be an odor. Now, if things start going anaerobic, oh yeah, you'll have an odor. Let me get the cardboard. So there we go. I added some shredded cardboard. I'm going to have to wet this down. And then once I wet it, even though they have the pumpkin down there, I'm going to add a little chow to the surface just to encourage them to come up and eat. And of course, the water I'm using for this is going to be water infused with mosquito dunks. Let's just pour some water in here. There was some leftover chicken mash on it, so I'm just going to leave it. And then I'm just going to go like this and kind of wet it a little bit. Now, when this is sealed, it seals nice, but the worms can still breathe. So as things start breaking down, there'll be condensation on the sides, which will also moisten the rest of this. But yeah, it feels pretty moist to me. Yeah, it's pretty good. So there we go. Adding a little chow. Just kind of going like this. I'm going to give them their paper back. And I'm going to leave them alone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Press that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. Watch my videos. And I'll see you next time. Take care.